Hi there, it's the English Picker here. I just thought I'd do a quick video showing some different bits and pieces I picked up this weekend. Picked up some different bits. Finally, the weather's been decent at a weekend, so I was able to get out. But unfortunately, for some unknown reason, I kept sleeping in. So, as a lot of you guys know, it's about getting there early. And I missed a lot of stuff. I saw some people walking away with some great stuff. So I'm going to do a couple of videos showing what I got. This video is going to be about the gold and silver and coins. So if that's not your bag, check out my other videos. But if it is, stay tuned. I'll show you some bits that I picked up. And yeah, then in another video I'm going to show some toys and games I got, and or in the same video computer games stuff, things like that, and some media. I got tons and tons of stuff, but literally the videos would be 2 hours long if I showed you everything that I bought. And nobody wants to see I bought 3 copies of Simpsons Hit and Run and showed you every single one. I'm just giving you a brief overview of some of the highlights, otherwise these would be very long videos. So gold and silver and stuff like that. I haven't been buying this sort of stuff in ages. One, with the price drop. I mean, I used to check the prices every day, but now, I mean, it's been a month and a half since I checked the price, something like that, maybe more. I know that silver's down at the moment and stuff like that, and I just don't see this stuff anymore. I sold off a lot of my own collection, and the bulk of the other stuff either was scrapped or sold off, so I haven't actually got that much at the moment. I don't know. I will pick it up when I see it, but in terms of actively looking for it, not so much, because although it's steady profit, the profit margins aren't as insane as sort of more, I don't know, collectible stuff and things like that. So I will pick it up if I see it. But anyway, I'll stop wittering. And one of the first things I got, which is quite nice to see actually, considering I turned up fairly late for this car boot, was some silver spoons. I'll show you them quickly one at a time. This first one here, see if it focus. There, Ladies' Circle of Great Britain, and you can see it's got English hallmarks on the back. Because I'm doing work in the house, as you can see here, I've no idea where my scales are, so I've not got a clue what any of this stuff weighs. But these spoons I paid £2 each for, which is a decent price anyway. Even if their scrap value is less, the collectability of them is whatnot. So then we've got this one here, tourist spoon for Ripley, and then we've got the hallmarks on the back there. So, and then we've got this one here, which is, this is probably only really worth its scrap. It's Queen Elizabeth Silver Jubilee, and there's so many of this sort of stuff pumped out that I bet it's hardly worth anything. Nobody's really interested. And this one's got marks at the top there, and it also says sterling. The woman knew what she'd got. She'd got a couple of other spoons there, but they were silver plated. They said things like Nevada silver, and she thought they were silver, but they weren't. So I only picked out the ones that were. And then this one's got a Maltese cross on it, and it is marked, come on, there we go, just at the top there, and also in the middle of the cross there's a maker's mark. And then this last one is nice, it's a longer one, filigree. There's a lot of work in filigree stuff, but it really doesn't have much value. The filigree stuff, jewellery and whatnot, just I find it really tough to sell. And this one's marked 800 just there, and they all need a good clean. It's actually quite nice to eat with silver cutlery, so I'd highly recommend it. Dairy products taste very different when you eat it with a like a silver spoon. Say you eat a yogurt with a silver spoon. It must be something to do with like the stainless steel and normal cutlery reacts funny with the yogurt or whatever, but things like desserts taste very different if you eat them with silver cutlery. Just a little side note. I picked up this. I thought it could be like real amber, but I'm pretty sure it's fake. It was only £1.50, so you can see there. But this, obviously, the butterscotch stuff fetches silly money, but I'm pretty sure this is some kind of fake. But yeah, £1.50 is a bit of a throwaway thing, really. I picked this up in the week from a charity shop for £5.99. It's a Charles Rennie Mackintosh style silver bracelet. It's fully hallmarked on the inside. There somewhere, you won't be able to see it, but nice little silver bracelet. Opens up. I'll probably put that in my antiques booth for about £20, something like that. Then I picked this bangle up because I hadn't. This shows how things have changed. I don't even take my magnet with me anymore. I used to live with that magnet round my neck, but since the prices have tanked, I just don't bother. So I picked up this bangle here. I thought it could be silver, but it sticks to a magnet really, strongly. So it's probably like nickel, but it's quite nice patination on it. It was £1, £1. So I'll put it in my antiques booth for £5 and put silver tone bangle, and someone will buy it as a gift because costume jewellery, there's still a demand for it. I picked up this chain is nothing, it's just a silver plated chain, but it's got a really nice pendant on the bottom there. If it's going to focus, there we go. Marker seat, and that's a real pearl, and then on the back in the middle there it's marked 925, and that was 50p. And then also from the same woman, this was probably one of my best finds jewellery wise for the weekend, is this little ring. Let's see if we can focus on it. Come on, little ring. It's nothing particularly attractive looking, but there we go. It's just sort of diamond cut style, and then on the inside it says QVC, which is a shopping channel, and then it says 375, which means it's 9 carat white gold. It's a hollow style, so there's not a tremendous amount of weight, but I'm going to guess about 2 grams, something like that. So, but it's a nice little attractive ring. I'll probably price it about £30 and put that in my not in my antiques booth, but in my antiques cabinet, because my antiques booth, they've got a policy where they don't let you sell anything made out of gold, which is annoying because it's to do with their insurance policies. So you can sell a massive chunk of silver, but you can't sell anything made out of gold. I'll leave the coins to last because we've got some coins. Then, well, some of these are kind of coins in a sec, but this stall, my emotions kind of got the better of me at the moment, and I will come out with a video about this. But because I've had a lot of dealings with cancer with family members and friends and all sorts lately. There was a Douglas Macmillan charity stall, and I bought quite a lot from there because it's a good cause, and I kind of am a bit emotionally involved in that. So I bought quite a lot of jewellery, but this was the second car boot sale I went to, and the woman went, "Oh yeah, guy came round earlier and bought absolutely loads," and then someone else said, "Oh, you should have taken that to a dealer, you would have got hundreds." So I don't know what they had before. The prices were relatively high, that's probably why it was still there, but most of these I paid between £2 and £4 each. So these I paid £2. A little set of sterling silver rose stud earrings, which is not focusing. You get the idea anyway. Then these were £1. They're just set of little 9 carat gold studs. These were £3. They're Swarovski crystal on 9 carat gold mounts, and they kind of knew what they had. These are some little kids style 9 carat studs. They were a couple of quid. For £1, these were a little set of Cupid zirconia and sterling silver earrings. And then into some of the more nicer stuff. These I paid £4 for, because they are, quite nice. These are sort of like a rainbow crystal. Not bloody focusing. Sorry about this. There we go. And 9 carat gold earrings. And then these are slightly heavier. These were about £4. Diamond cut 9 carat gold earrings. These were a couple of quid. Little blue crystal and yellow 9 carat gold earrings. And then the last pair of earrings, this is pink coral. I paid £4 for these, pink coral and 9 carat gold stud drop earrings. These will do really well. These will be, I'm going to push 20 quid for those, £20 for those, because they're put them in a nice box and they'll sell well. I'll probably put those on eBay, to be fair. Then I bought some coin jewellery off them. I got this nice, it's not really enamel, it's more plastic painted sixpence, which is not focusing. Come on, there we go. In a holder on a sterling silver chain, that was £3. And then these last two were £4 each, just because I've never seen anything like them. This is the same sort of plastic enamelled, but it's a 20p piece, and I've never seen a 20p piece silver holder before on a silver chain. These sort of things typically, they are slower sellers, but you can get pretty decent prices for them. Probably about £10–12 for the first one, 15 to 20 for the second, and probably about the same for this one. This is just on a costume jewellery chain, but it is a gold-plated sterling silver mount with a 1949 painted enamel half crown. If the chain was anything nice, it would be a bit better, but just because that bottom bit. Again, I've done alright with those sort of things before. They're not mega money, but they do sell. And then I bought this sort of grab bag of jewellery for £4 off another stall. It's got some sterling silver chains in there. It's got this pink coral and possibly gold thing here. It's got this heart made out of ivory. I think it's ivory. And then we've got a little set of pearl and 9 carat studs, and a little set of their like floral clover 9 carat studs in there that might weigh a gram. So for £4, that was pretty cool. Okay, the coins. I haven't bought coins in ages really. Just the odd one here and there. Bits and pieces like an American quarter here for 5p. Just stuff like that. Just a lot. I buy a lot of like spendable currency. One of the best finds lately was from an Oxfam. They got a tray of coins, and I bought a 20p piece for 10p. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, I picked up. There was a whole heap of these sort of Midlands Bank coin flips, and they'd all got Churchill crowns in, which aren't worth any. Well, they're worth 25p each if you take them to the bank. But this one had this in it, and I said, "Oh, actually, are your crowns here?" Because he knew they were crowns. He was like, "Oh, they're £2 each." So I picked this one up and gave him £2. So take it out of the flip. Come on, there we go. It's being polished. You know, it will have been proof originally, but someone's like wire-walled it. 1967 10 franc coin, and I love this reverse. It's really nice. So yeah, pretty cool for £2. I'll put that in a nicer holder. I will sell it. I'll put that in my antiques booth for, I don't know, £12, something like that. 10–12 quid, not masses of money. I'll put that in there. And then the last one was off a guy at the car boot called Steve. He got this lovely coin there, and I was umming and ahhing about it. I went back to get it and it had sold, but in hindsight it's probably not a good thing. It was a shipwreck coin that had been graded by NGC from something like El Salvador or something like that, the shipwreck was called. And it was in a nice presentation case, but he wanted £60 for it, and I reckon he'd knock probably a fiver off because it's me. But I looked on eBay, and actually the top end was about 60–70, so actually it wasn't such a great price, but it was just a really nice, good quality coin. The ones on eBay were a bit crummy, but the actual detail on the coin was quite good. And I was going to get it, but I procrastinated, and I was already, halfway around the car boot, and I was buying stuff for the business, and that was for me, so I needed to get around the rest of the car boot. And then when I went back to get it for me, it was gone. But I did get these at the time from him. Some of these are for the business, and we'll see on one of them whether it's for the business or for me. I'm not sure yet. But what I picked up all I'll show you here for £30. So we've got some, well, I'll show you them all, it's probably easier. We've got 40% polished to hell Kennedy $half. So he was asking £2 each for these, which with the price in silver dropping, it's probably not really worth it. But these will go in my antiques booth. I'll probably put, I don't know, £4 each, 4 5. I might try £5 each, which is super top end. But they're nicely cut, presented in these, so I'll put that in there. And then I paid £25 for this, which is a pretty cool set by Westminster that's been put together, and it's these Australian. I've got one of these already. Let's see if we can get it focusing. There we go. Australian 1954 florin, where you've got the lion and the kangaroo, and then this was made by the Perth Mint. It's kangaroo, the same design, but it says 2004 on it as well, 1954 to 2004. I think it was the Royal Visit, something like that, and I can't actually get them out to flip them over, but I think they're both 90% silver, someone will correct me, and it's got the 2 COAs here. So yeah, I've not seen another one like that on eBay. I've seen these, tons of these on eBay. One of these internationally on eBay, but not in this set like that. So I don't know. I might keep it for myself for a bit and wait. If silver goes up a bit, I'll pop that on there, but who knows. So yeah, that's about it precious metals wise. Stay tuned for follow-up videos of all the other bits I talked about earlier. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Also, if you want to leave me a comment down below, go for it. And if not, I'll see you in the next video. See you later.